Welcome to your Thriving Heart for Thriving Life grief tips. Have you ever heard anyone say, "Yeah, now you got to stay busy"? To whether you or a loved one who are grieving, stay busy. Perhaps you tell yourself, "I got to stay busy. I got to stay busy here. Just keep on busy. Just stay busy. Stay busy. Stay busy." And many people practice that, staying busy when you are grieving in order to be able to feel better. And as a grief specialist, I have many people that later come to me and say, how busy do I need to stay busy? Or how long do I need to stay busy? Or even more commonly, people come and say, "So I've been very busy and I got home exhausted. And when I got home and tried to go to bed, the pain is just as much." And some would say, "Well, I got home, I'm exhausted. I go to sleep and I wake up in the middle of the night, woken up by the grief and that's screaming at me." Some others would come and say, "So I've been trying to stay busy, but at the beginning it helped, but now even as I do things, even as I am out with friends, even if as I'm working or exercising, it seems like my mind or my heart just keep on talking, and I continue to feel the pain and the trauma and so forth. So how much busier, or what can I do to stay even busier? And I'm already exhausted." So the answer on how busy should you stay when grieving, it depends on a few different components. The first part is for the early state of grief. So the loss is fairly recent. When the loss is fairly recent, some people, you might have hear some grief coach or somebody who says, "Oh, no, you should not stay busy, and you should sit down and face your grief and feel your pain." Well, one thing that we want to know is staying busy does not heal your grief, does not heal your broken heart. It's as if we use the analogy of broken heart with broken leg. If your leg was broken and you keep walking or you keep running, not only your leg will not heal, you'll end up with complicated fracture, complicated breaks. And this is the same with broken heart. If your heart's broken and then you keep running, thinking that it is going to get better by you staying busy, it's not going to get better on its own. You might end up with prolonged, complicated grief. Now, having said that, it does not mean that you need to sit at home or wherever you are and not do anything just to feel your pain, particularly if the pain is so much that it causes you to sort of spiral into a place that you don't want to. But this holiday time, some people say, "Should I avoid everything and not be busy, or should I participate in everything and stay busy?" And the answer is, if it is early in the early part of your grief, where sitting at home and not having activity, you feel as if the walls start closing down on you, then if you feel called to, and it is healthy anyway, to have something to do every day. Now, something to do every day does not translate to fill your days jam packed, so you got to keep running nonstop all day. That's a big difference between having something that can get you out of bed and do something. Even better if it's allow you to have some fresh air, if it is safe to do so. There is a difference between that and "I got to stay busy. I got to do this, and all day to run from your pain." Now, that's early part in your grief where you want to to allow yourself to feel your feelings, but you also want, and for the answer for everybody is different. I have client who says, you know what, as long as I have something to do for half an hour every morning, I feel that I can continue on with the day to the next day, even if it is tough. And I know I have clients who says, well, the best thing for me is to have little things to do the whole day. Otherwise, I sit down and then get completely lost. So the answer for you is different. You want to tune in to what feels best to you, such that you are occupied enough, but not causing emotional and physical exhaustions. Because if you stay very busy, you'll be physically exhausted, and then a lot of time you are even more emotionally exhausted after all the activities. So you want to see and check in what's a good balance, a good dynamic for you. And as time goes by, you will notice that your need change. For some people, as time goes by, the grief and the pain improve on their own. Sometimes that happen, and therefore you can go back to your normal activities more and more. And for some of us, as time goes by, you are just in as much pain, or you stay busy, it start to feel exhausting. Doing things that typically okay for you, now it start to feel exhausting. And in that scenario, you do want to receive help, professional help, if you do your best to take care of yourself and you are not feeling better and better. You want to be able to feel rested, and you are and not feeling exhausted. And if you are starting to say, okay, you know what, even just daily activities making me tired now, or anytime I think about doing anything in beside my regular work and regular chores, I feel exhausted, and I'm still in pain from the grief. That's when you want to not be busy and actually allow yourself the time and space to heal and to receive proper help to heal if you've tried to do on your own and you are still in pain. And so the answers on how busy should you stay is different for different stage of your grief, on how long you've been grieving, and also it's different for everybody. In the early state, you do want to have to be occupied to a small degree without getting exhausted, because if you sit down and you do nothing, you have nothing to to look forward to in a day. It can be drowning, so to say. But as time goes by, as you start going back to your regular life, you want to have plenty of space and time for you to heal, and not keep running and trying to be busy to run from the grief, and only where's your body and emotionally to and not improving at any rate that you would want. And if you have any questions, feel welcome to reach out to me directly, whether by emailing me at drtanforgrief@gmail.com, or to connect through my website, or putting your question in the comment. And if you find these videos helpful, do subscribe as well as like this video, so you can continue receiving updated tips. And feel welcome to share this video with anyone who might benefit. And this is Dr. BirgitteTan with Joyful Riches Beyond Grief. I care about you very much, and I'm here for you, and I look forward to see you again very, very soon.